It's the eve of this pivotal New Hampshire primary, a time when the race turns from the campaigning and the persuasion to turnout. The latest polling showing two campaigns with the most momentum for that are Senator Sanders and Mayor Buttigieg. They lead the latest CNN poll, 28 at 21%, while many rival candidates agree, and that is clearly seen in how many are attacking Bernie Sanders like he's now the front runner.
It is not real, Bernie, because 2/3 of the Democrats in the Senate are not on your bill, and because it would kick 149 million Americans off their current health insurance in 4 years.
How are we going to pay for it? Are we going to pay for it in the form of still further taxes? Or are we going to pay for it in the form of broken promises?
You can win in North Carolina, you're going to win in Pennsylvania, you're going to win in those states in the Midwest. I didn't put the label on Bernie. Bernie calls himself a democratic socialist.
And we are joined now by national co-chair of that very Sanders campaign, Nina Turner. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks, Ari.
Let's start with a little bit of policy. Bernie Sanders has gotten a lot of attention for his economics. I want to show you briefly where his plan stacks up against Senator Warren and now Mike Bloomberg. A wealth tax for billionaires by Sanders is the highest, 8%. Warren has that at 3%. Bloomberg doesn't have that. But interestingly, while his highest tax rate is 52%, Warren at 40%, Bloomberg is in with a rate at 45% and a surtax on people making over $5 million. Translation, it looks like even Mike Bloomberg is moving in your direction. What do you make of that? And do you think it's fair to say that several candidates now have economic populist proposals here?
Well, Ari, all of the Democrats are running on some version of the platform according to Senator Bernie Sanders. So it is very clear the courage and the conviction that the senator had in 2016 is percolating throughout the Democratic Party so that any Democratic candidate worth their salt who's running for president has to maneuver in that space one way or another.
Interesting to hear you put it like that. I want to also ask you about a point of criticism we've heard, and I do this with all the different candidates so people can hear the answers. This one was summarized by, your friend Larry David, but it's a joke that touches on a criticism. Take a listen to the new Larry David impression.
I don't know how or why it happened, but I am king of an army of internet trolls called Bernie Bros. Could I stop them in their tracks? Of course. Should I? Yes. Will I?
Obviously a joke, but the punchline is the idea, the insinuation that Senator Sanders does not do enough to address that so-called, quote-unquote, bro culture. Your response?
I mean, give me a break. And listen, that's satire and I get it, but there are too many people trying to push that agenda. It's very similar to the same calculation that folks had in 2008 when they called the supporters of then Senator Barack Obama boys. And the same folks are pushing this same kind of message against the people who support Senator Bernie Sanders. Senator has been very clear to everybody about staying on the issues, not talking against people. But the last time I checked, he does not control what comes out of everybody's mouth or their tweet. But if people align themselves, Ari, in the way that the senator conducts himself, and everybody in this country knows that the senator stays on the issues and not on people. Furthermore, other candidates have people who support them who have been very vile and negative. And I don't hear the media or other people among the elites labeling their supporters as such.
And lastly, I want to ask you, there's been a lot of talk here about the idea that Bernie Sanders could do very well tomorrow, could do well in the upcoming states, and has a financial edge over every other Democratic candidate running right now, with the exception of former Republican Mayor Mike Bloomberg. If this gets out in a couple weeks to a race one-on-one between the two of them, do you like that? Do you welcome that? Do you think that's a race you guys win, even outspent?
I do, Ari, because the difference between Senator Sanders and Mayor Bloomberg is that he has a movement behind him. He went to the people to lay out his vision and his message, unlike a billionaire that's buying the elections. As you know, he skipped Iowa, he's skipping New Hampshire, skipping Nevada, skipping South Carolina. So instead of bringing a message to the people and helping people to see a vision that he does not have, he is flat out trying to buy the White House. Also, the people who donate to our campaign can donate over and over and over and over again, and they are motivated to continue to fuel a people-powered movement to catapult Senator Bernie Sanders to be the 46th president of the United States of America. And that's how we should want it, Ari, whether we're Republican or Democrat. We should not want the oligarchs or the plutocracy of this nation to be able to buy elections. It should be fueled by the people, and that's how we're running. And that's how we're going to win.
I see you with the O word. I know you guys like that word.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying it. Yo, I'm saying it.
Can't stop, won't stop, oligarch. Well, as you know, we have all the different candidates on the show. We had Bloomberg the other day. We'll keep asking everybody the questions. I appreciate you joining us on The Beat, Nina.
Thank you, Ari.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.